What's up? What's going on, everybody? We're back once again, and I know it's a change of scenery, but we told you and we promised you we were going to be live here on the Marriott, not the Marriott, but the Margaritaville here in West Palm Beach, Florida. And not only are we here, but we have some guests. We have quite a few guests with us, and it is the one, the only, the Queensmen. What you got to say, Jen? Are you happy to be on the boat?
Wait a minute. It took us, started from the bottom. We are on the top. We are in the top, the penthouse section. I am so excited. We are celebrating not only the Queensmen and at sea. The fashion show's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that later. Yeah. But we're celebrating my birthday.
Happy birthday. We ain't gotta tell the age or nothing. No, you ain't gotta tell the age.
She turned 28. She turned 28.
They say I'm like fine wine. Preserved.
Get better with time.
It serves. It gets better with time.
It gets greater later.
Amen. Amen.
Don't do that. It's too early. But I am so excited. For those of you that don't know, I also do social media content. Plug right there. The Queensmen, I am proud to say, are my proud clients. So you can follow them on all your social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And we're coming soon to YouTube, but we're going to get into that later. Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Good. How you?
I am great. I am blessed.
How does it feel to be on the ship? Are we excited? Now, who is this their first time cruising like me?
Me.
Okay, so this is my first time out the country as well?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so we got our...
International.
I gotta ask the question. So a lot of us are getting our first time, but what are we excited about on the first time the Queensmen being on set?
Everything. Brotherhood, being with my guys and just doing our thing like we always do.
Well, that's a good thing because we know it's hard to find unity. We know it's hard to find solidarity and brotherhood at that as well, because people don't like to see people get ahead. People don't like to see people move
especially
up.
brothers.
Especially brothers. And we represent
the
brothers. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to say, we know we're diverse. That's why you see on the logo, white, black, Asian, all the above. Hey, when we get there, it ain't going to be one section. We're going to be all right here. Congregated together.
That's why
And like I told you,
that's why we got my
you see, we're crazy. We like to have a good time.
See, that's it.
And that is what it's all about. We love the Lord and all the above, but we still need to have fun. We still need to laugh. We still need to have all these other counterparts that go apart with it. All right? All right.
So, can somebody tell us, where did the Queensmen come from? How did this start? Can somebody give us a quick history lesson?
It was up in that basement right here. So
Don't fret the small beginning.
You know.
Well, first was 5 of us guys that got together. She called each one of us individually and asked us if we want to be a part of a group she started. I mean, we didn't expect to go this far. You know, it's been like a 1-2 type thing. But then we started doing shows I think the first show was in Vegas. Vegas. And then the people started requesting us more and more. So we had to come up with a name. You know, collectively we all come up with the name Queensmen. And that's stuck in this, big
It used to be Avinet and the guys.
Yeah, the guys.
Now I'm going to ask you this question because I've seen this when I was on the elevator yesterday. Somebody seen that one of y'all had on the Queensman shirt, and they said, "Are you really one of the Queensmen?" Now y'all know what show they talking about. They talk about Tyler Perry, the Queensman. Give us our credit, Tyler. Now, was the Queensman before the Queensman, or did the Queensman come along after the Queensman?
Before.
I'll come to the camera and let them know.
Boom, it was before.
Well before.
Even Marcel.
And we give you your kudos, girl. You act. You do it.
We gonna tag you, girl.
And you fine too. But yeah.
So the Queensmen were before the actual Queensmen.
That's right.
And tell us some of the core values of the Queensmen.
Classic vintage.
Classy, vintage, gentleman. That's it.
We're good character.
That's the
one of the core values. Character,
Okay.
integrity, those things are rare.
And integrity is a hard thing to find in life.
Yes, it is.
And the main thing we got that we do, we pay it forward. As in paying it forward to the younger ones, mentoring. We make sure we put that out there, that we pay it forward.
Yes.
So we're not just out here just modeling.
And get bad.
And not out here just wasting time and just to look good for nobody. And that's important.
Now,
Hey, the better you look, the better you feel.
Now, while we talking about the better you look, one thing I admire about the Queensmen is y'all can dress. Now, y'all not wearing what they say, the average contemporary outfit. Y'all know how to wear a suit. You know how to sport it and accessorize it with a good hat. Can we look at the audience and say a good hat?
A good hat.
Because there's some good hats and then there are some bad hats.
Chop hats. We call them chops.
So one thing I want to ask is this, are some of the things that you wear, is it based off your own individual styling, or is everything just designed by the designers and you wear what they just give?
I would think they got their own individual.
One designer myself, so I have my own style.
Okay.
So I have my own look and whatever. We all have our own things going on.
Jack of all trades.
I am.
And
The best of them all. And he is. And
You gotta speak it and claim it.
I do. That's always claims.
Yeah, Michelle.
Everything is done in the name of Jesus.
All right.
It's done. Boy, I'm a shaka double
Amen, Michelle.
Well, we got the church in the building, y'all.
That's it. It don't matter if we Margaritaville and C can be, I think the spirit can be at Margaritaville and C.
Everywhere.
Well, they say wherever 2 or 3 gather. I'm just saying that the word is sitting right here.
It's right there. It's used. It's used.
You finna cause us some technical difficulties.
Okay, my question is to the person who's been here the least amount of time, our newest member.
Who's the newest member?
Who's the newest member?
It's a
Three-way.
Okay,
Did nobody raise their hand? Who is it? Okay, say your name.
Start with me. All right. Yeah. Me. No, I'm YB. I'm Tom. And
Also
I'm
known as
White Thunder and the Italian
Not
Stallion.
white folks.
and the Italian style.
and the Italian stallion.
All right now.
Stallion.
Yeah, and I'm Caleb, the musician, singer, dancer, writer extraordinaire. I do
AKA
track stars,
Track star. Yeah.
AKA American Idol one go.
for sure.
Okay, just graduated.
Oh yeah,
As the 3 newest members of the Queensmen, how did the older members embrace you as members of the brotherhood?
Good question.
Oh man, there was a lot of mentoring for me. I started off, it was a lot of mentoring, coaching, and they always uplift each other. And if it's somewhere where they see what's best fit, they'll let you know. It's really no egos here. That what I learned being on the team, and it's like they tell you like, hey man, you can do this, you can do that, and you look good in this. It's not to where he's not going to be it, or I don't think I like that. No, they always give encouraging words, and even if you're having a bad day, man, they always there for you. So it's really a brotherhood, true.
Yeah, and even to piggyback on that, it's I think we were all mentored. I was mentored by Cleveland, and it's yeah, the best. Yes.
He also lies as well. He also lies.
No last call, but
We can tell y'all brothers, 'cause y'all ain't afraid to write each other.
Don't let us pick when the last people come to the building.
Yeah.
Don't let them
Don't let us come to the building now. Shut the gate.
but it is it's a mentoring in modeling, but it's also a mentoring of people, helping to build each other up with ideals and foundations of the group, making sure that everybody that does come in it helps to maintain the uniformity when everybody is on like one mind, one sound, one man. That's what Queen always says. So that's also being coached as well as just enriching each other. So it's just a really great.
Oh, you talk like a college graduate.
You know?
Yes.
My degree is science, theory, and delivery.
Great anatomy.
All right. I heard that.
Education.
And I think it's very admirable because I see you all mention the ego topic. And we know that is a big thing, especially when you have to work with multiple people. Because even so myself, how I have the show and how we just had a transition and a new co-host come in and all the above. And it is something when you have to work with people versus just yourself. Because attitude can get involved. Egos, well, I've been here 3 years, you only been here 1. So it's very admirable, especially amongst a big group.
Right.
Because it's a lot of big eyes and a lot of yous when it comes to groups and such. So that's very admirable and shows maturity that you all have, because we know this is a very tricky industry.
Yes.
When it comes to fashion, when it comes to entertainment, and they say one in and one out.
Yep.
And it's truly just like that, even when it comes to podcasts, all the above. So I think it's very admirable, and I'm telling you all, congratulate you, because at the end of the day, we know we only got our reputation, we only got our name, and we only got that last, in your case, the last time you put on that last outfit, last runway catwalk, that's what people gonna judge you off of.
That's it. Now let me tell you guys, we have some international stars among us as well. There were some of these gentlemen had the opportunity to walk the catwalk in London. So who were those that did that London Fashion Week?
Uh-oh.
We here.
How did you walk in London?
London was amazing.
It was.
It sure was.
Amazing.
Nice.
We also went to Paris too.
we did.
Are the people different than in the USA?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
of course. They dress different. They act different. They of course talk different. You know, I end up picking up some of the language because I'm trilingual.
Trilingual, you a trilingual?
Yeah, you know, I'm trying language. I'm trying.
He's trying.
He been picking up accents, not like in the UK they do speak English.
I can't.
Language.
I can't do that.
I also mentioned London, that you gentlemen also had the opportunity to do New York Fashion Week.
All right.
Yes.
You guys didn't, and some went to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the capitals.
Yeah, they did a lot of the fashion weeks that are in the United States. Now, I'm just gonna throw this out there for those who did the international and the national. What's a comparison with the attitudes among the models in international compared to national?
That is a good question.
Well, I said the difference in the attitude of the people overall. I mean, now the shows were a little bit different as far as the smoothness of the shows, but as far as the people, I think to me, everybody was nice in both places, international and national. So to me, the kind of attitudes both the same, but you know, I like the camaraderie better as far as the show and the people there in London better, me personally, but you know, everybody has their own different thing, but that's my personal opinion.
I would say, as far as similarities, I give it a lot of the similarities, concepts, setting up. The difference comes to me, which is character. You know, it's all about the character, the directors, the coordinators, how they putting it together, how they talking to the people as models. That's what's very important, and that puts it into the standard of talking about professionalism. You don't meet a lot of people that are professional. So that's the standard that I would say. There's not a difference in anything except who's the actual professional and who's the person standing in a position to say they're professional. That's where the difference comes.
So I got a rebuttal question on that, because you ran right into where I was finna come next.
You ran around there.
We don't want to
Point that's hard.
So segue to transition. So, being that you know you run into unprofessional people, especially us. Come on now,
Come on.
And how do you deal and handle handle with these individuals? Because I'm sure all of you have came across it. I've come across it. You got to deal with people on a regular. So how do you stay in the zone? How do you?
I feel like the Lord used me. I just, that's how I do.
Well, we're talking about everybody don't know the Lord, so they got to know how to talk.
How do you? I said me,
I'm talking about person.
Yeah.
So the Lord is helping you.
I do because sometimes people push the kind of ways. You got your attitude sometimes, and you don't keep the staying the right attitude because sometimes you want to go off the handle. And if you know yourself, you know what you're capable of. And I do know myself. Like, take a step back. Let the Lord say, "Ooh."
Are you trying to say you got a mouth?
He ain't trying to say.
I said it.
Now, there's one thing about Queensmen what a lot of people don't know. You guys are faith-based.
Yes. Yes.
And your faith is a strength for whatever you do in this modeling career. In life period. So how using it with the Pew Babies, the one thing that we are as a platform, we want to not only express to those who have the faith, but there may be some who don't have the faith.
And this may be an extension for them to know.
An extension to know that there are models who are out there who are believing in honor and integrity and in strength and character. If we could speak to those individuals in our audience, what are some things that you guys would like to say encouraging using your faith as your strength in your career?
I would say there's a balance in life. I mean, as a model and an actor and in Hollywood, it's hard to mention the word God. So we want to break that barrier of mentioning the word God, and there's a balance. You want to show, you have to live life on earth, and then you have an Heavenly Father that you have to have faith that carries you through this life. So there's a balance there you have to find, and I want to encourage anybody. Life with God is hard. Imagine life without Him. How that's good. So so without Him, it's just you have to find the balance. We live a balanced life as men, as Christian, as models, as actors. So I say balanced life. You have to find. We live on earth, not in heaven. You want to be an angel, die, and go. If we make it there, so that's just it.
That's the goal. We're trying to make.
Absent from the body is present with the Lord, ain't it? You got what the word say.
And you got to be absent
to make it.
That's right.
Come on now. So do we need to have something church today?
I'm ready. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you the secret about the sheet. See, this is our own sheet because when you go to church and when they throw the sheet on you, they throw it on somebody else. But this is my own personal sheet, so I slay my own. Well, gentlemen, we are excited because the fashion show, the Queensmen at Sea, is tomorrow night. And so what are some of the things that you are expecting? What are just...
We have some amazing
designers.
Designers. We have a sister, the first lady of the Queensmen, first Princess Queen. She's designed some stuff for us for the fashion show. He is off the chain. And we have Earl Bannister that he's
phenomenal.
Another level. A whole nother level.
I hear a lot of people talking about Earl Bannister.
We saw this stuff this morning. I'm telling you, when y'all see this stuff, I'm telling you.
At once, Tasha, at once, her designs are phenomenal.
At once.
And some of the girls, I don't know,
everybody did their thing.
Everybody is phenomenal.
Some of these people will get to interview them on the red carpet. Because we're here all weekend.
That's right. The whole shebang. And y'all girl gonna be doing comedy on the stage. The Love Experience will be in the house. Mother Dot here, y'all.
Mother Dot is in the building.
Y'all better pray.
We paying right now.
You have to go into Tugs and get the Bible.
I got it already.
Okay.
You should know by now. He ready.
I'm here to glory with me.
I think you got some holy water in this pocket.
It's so many bags right here. So, as we wrap up this interview, is there any final thoughts that you gentlemen would like to express to our audience about anything in regards to modeling, in regards to character, anything that you would like, just a final thought?
Go ahead.
Come on.
I want to encourage anybody who wants to model and get into the industry. Just find your purpose and have confidence in what you're doing and know yourself.
Know yourself.
Know yourself, you know, and don't get in this for the money. The money's gonna come when you find that confidence and you know what you're doing. It's gonna follow you.
Yeah.
So that's my encouragement to anybody who wants to do this, and everybody can do it. That's all I have to say.
I could piggyback off
Don't
that
give
one.
up, don't.
I'd say you could join at any age. It doesn't matter. We have people here ranging from centuries different. And I mean, you could, yes, man, centuries. Some of us are actually older than we look.
Come on,
Yeah.
you better say it.
You said white chocolate don't crack either. You know. I just wanted to slide there. It's your bell.
No, but for you could literally join at any age in the acting and modeling industry. There's a need for anything. We're talking about from infant born on a movie. You got to think somebody had a baby on a TV show. That baby was a real actor, and then you could think that there's geriatric show. It could go all the way to you have a cane, whatever the case may be. So it's never too late to join. Is all I'm saying.
Never too late to be who you're meant to be. Correct.
One more, good.
I would say, as a final thought, and it touches on what Chris said, he said, how do you deal with unprofessionalism? I would say, remember, it's a job. You know, just because you're doing something and you're trying to make a path for yourself, still treat it as that job is locked in. You selling yourself, you marketing yourself, you advertising yourself. The same way you going in and sit down on these interviews, whether it be McDonald's, Wendy's, it's the same thing when you paving a way for yourself. Market yourself, advertise yourself. It's still a job, but it's your job.
And I'd also like to say, I'm on all of them, but at the same time, I am older than all of them, but
Yes.
I am. But it's just the most important is don't anybody change who you are. Don't lose your personality.
Absolutely.
Bring that with you wherever you go. I mean, just stay to be yourself, because at the end of the day, lots of people try to change who they want them to be, whatever. Don't change people. That's the way I'm just gonna set you for who you are completely. So that's how I would say, just be yourself, and God, what's for you, it'll be for you.
Yes.
You know, if you listen to God and follow the purpose, it'll be for you.
Yeah. One more thing, man. If you're trying to be a model, don't practice the day before. Don't practice 2 days before. Practice every day. Every time you walk like you're on the runway. So if you're trying to be a model, practice every single day. Practice on your poses. Practice on your walk. Practice on your interaction. Practice. Because what practice make what?
Perfect.
Becomes an
I did a practice walk on the way to the buffet today. I'll be honest.
You don't want to see me anymore.
Well, gentlemen, we thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure you guys follow their social media. They're on Facebook, they're on TikTok, and they're on Instagram. The Queensmen will have the information on the screen. We are looking forward to whatever it's going to keep hitting us. Stay tuned for more for the Pew Babies at Sea, hanging with the Queensmen and
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah.